Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Factorio Beginner's Guide. I know it's been a while. For those that have been following my channel, there's been some issues, but I'm back now, and we're going to do a little bit of work here in this factory. We're going to be upgrading this factory to 0.14. The last time I played this was 0.12, so I have missed, I've missed 10 months or something. No, it was 8 months. 8 months of Factorio development time, so lots of things have changed. We're going to do our best to cover as many of those in this episode as possible, and then we're going to launch a rocket to finish. So, let us begin. I think the first thing to start with is actually the inserters. There's been quite a change to inserters in Factorio in version 14. We used to have burner inserters, normal inserters, long-handed inserters, fast inserters, and then we had something called a smart inserter. Now, the smart inserter has been replaced by two different kinds of inserters. The first is a filter inserter, and that the filter inserter does what the old smart inserter used to do. It picks up a certain kind of thing off a line. So if I put this here and then set the filter to be iron, okay, it's not going to work. But if I set this to copper, it will work. All right, so that's the first major change. And we have stack inserters now, and stack inserters seem to be awesome. I haven't had a chance to play around with it in a high-level factory. However, I was doing a little bit of testing here, and basically what we're going to do is we're going to compare an old fast inserter with a new stack inserter and see what the story is. So let's hook this up. Now, this little thing is just to read what's in each box, right? So the green wire is the normal fast inserter, and the red wire is the new stack inserter. So we'll be able to see what's better. Alright, off we go. So remember, red is the stack inserter. You can see that it's quite a bit faster. In fact, it seems to be about it seems to be about 1.7, 1.8, and it also depends on belt compression as well, I would say. I'm not sure if this belt is giving us a really good test, but it kind of shows that these new stack inserters are pretty awesome. You can not only use them to unload a belt very, very fast by the looks of it, you can also use them to load a belt to full compression, pretty much. I was using two stack inserters, and I'll show you this down south, but you can see here that, yeah, it's roughly 1.8 times as fast, just based on this test. So, clearly faster, basically. So, stack inserters, cool. We'll stop that there. Now, something else we've got is auto trash. Now, say you're working away on an iron outpost or a mining outpost of some description, and you're picking up a whole heap of iron ore or something. We'll just run along this line here and pick all this up. What we can do now is we can configure auto trash to say, right, well, we just want all of our we want all the iron ore to automatically be taken. We want all the copper ore to automatically be taken. And get it so that the robots are automatically clearing out our inventory for us, so that we don't have to think about it. And as you can see, you can just fill this up as you go. So you want alien artifacts always to be taken from you. You can do this, right? And it's quite a cool little thing. So you can set this up and change it to however you like it. That's what I'm going to run with for the moment. And you can set the amount that you want. So say you want at least 50, you can set that to at least 50. Or you can just turn it all the way down to 0 and have the robots remove everything. Pretty cool. I just worked that out then. Rightio, next thing, we're going to go have a look at the power switch. The power switch was brought in 0.13, I believe, so this is quite old. Could be old news to everyone, but yeah, you'll deal with it. Let me just see if this is hooked up anywhere else. It is. Can I remove this one? Yes, I can. Let's just disconnect this. Nice. Now, what I want to do is I want to craft up some copper wire so I can run my own power lines here. Please? No? Okay. Please? Thank you. And we'll connect this to this here. Hold on. Hold the phone. Okay, so I've just air-gapped the solar system. So what we can do now is with this power switch, we can control what's coming in and what's going out. Now this is also connected there. Bet you it's also connected down here somewhere. Okay, so my automatic power system has come on. Yeah, so you can see that this now has no solar power coming through. So let's have a look and see if we can work out how to use the power switch. Could be fun. So we've got the new power switch. It's got the state of on and off. This can be controlled through the logistics network, okay, and the circuit network. So this is kind of cool. What we'll do is we will hook up this here like this, and this here like this. We'll move the power switch over, so it actually makes a bit of sense. Right, that there, that there. Okay, we can just disconnect all these wires right now, and then rehook them up manually. Okay, that's that there. We'll connect this one to here, because this one's hooked into the grid. Now we can throw down our power switch. Now, I assume that all it's a matter of is just hooking up one side to the other. Oh, and this side to there. So now, right, see that we've got this production? If we turn this on, we now have solar power. Ah, how good is that? Now, because you can control this through the logistics network, you can also, you could control large portions of your factory. If you want to be turning parts off, you can do so quite easily, I would believe. And kind of nice. Nice. Now, moving back to inserters. The inserter change has broken pretty much every inserter in my factory. Now, something cool is that if you just replace it with a fast inserter, in fact, let's have a look now. Okay, so normal inserters can now be hooked up to the logistics and circuit network. What about long-handed inserters? This never used to be the case, right? Yeah, okay. So all inserters, I would assume, above burner inserters. Oh shit! Even burner inserters can now be hooked into the circuit network. Damn! So all inserters can be hooked into the circuit network, and that gives you a lot of flexibility. Because we used to have to use smart inserters everywhere just to get the functionality that we needed. Now we can just use it with a normal fast inserter or a stack inserter. And also with stack inserters, we can now reduce the amount of inserters we've actually got here. We don't need as many. We can just use fewer stack inserters, and it will be more efficient, which is good. Now, having a look at the power consumption, yeah, they're fairly heavier on power. That'll be an interesting little science thing that someone along the line can investigate. What else did we want to talk about? Well, we're 8 minutes in, and we've covered a bit of stuff already. Now, they changed the recipe for Blue Science. It didn't actually change. Like, you still need the filter inserter, and the filter inserter is still the same recipe it was. So your existing build won't be broken, but just note that it's now a filter inserter, not a smart inserter required for Blue Science. And there's also talk that they're going to remove Purple Science, this alien goop, from the entire thing. So that will be interesting. Now let's just talk quickly about how to hook an inserter into different networks, because you'll notice that this logistics network, it's not connected right now. All you do is you press connect, and that gives us access to the old GUI, where we can choose what we want to set the enable condition to. Very, very nice. What else have we got? These are all filter inserters. I think that's pretty much everything that I wanted to cover. Obviously, if trains have changed, and we now have this lovely little GUI where we can actually click on each of the things, and we have new wait conditions. So inventory full, inventory empty, wait for an item count, wait for a circuit condition, wait for time to have passed. Right now it's set up to time passed, because that's what I originally set it up to be, because that's the only option that we had. Now we can actually we can just smash it through and get it so that it works when it's needed to, which is kind of cool. It's very cool. Who am I kidding? And I think that I might upgrade that off screen a little bit. Now, what else has changed? What else has changed? I'm just looking through the factory right now, trying to see what's different, what's new. Oh, weapons are different. We now have cluster grenades, which are a stronger version of the old grenade, and also flamethrowers are really, really good now. Apparently, this is the weapon of choice because it burns. So cool. And it also has a place for... It offers a place for light and heavy oil to go, so this is kind of cool. I'll have to play around with that a little bit off screen to see how strong it is. Now, what the hell is happening here? So you can see this is an example of where everything has been broken. Or maybe not. Yeah, no, this is all broken. So all of these inserters, right, they just have to be replaced by old fast inserters, and we're good. This is the only change I need to make to make this actually functional again. And I need to do this with all the purple inserters all throughout the factory now, because that was what was changed. So see, for example, here, the purple inserter, and they're everywhere because I use them quite religiously. Okay, so that's all fine. And I think that we're pretty much at the stage where we can launch a rocket. Now, this will mark the end of this series. I know it's been a long time coming, and this is a rather short video. I've covered a lot in a short period of time. Just quickly, before I go, be careful about how much concrete you place down in around places, because it currently causes lag. That's not going to be an ongoing thing, but just keep it to paths for the moment. Pro tip. And... yeah, I think that is everything. Trains have been changed. I'm just looking, seeing... Oh, I have a blueprint book. Let's have a look at this. Because I believe that this is now a new way of... Hello? How do I use it? Aha! Right-click to open. So I can put all my blueprints in here now. Now, this is really nice, because... obviously, I can set up these blueprint books, right, to be a certain... I'll get it right eventually. Right-click to open. Okay, and we can put a blueprint in here to kind of title it. So I might put in... have a blueprint book full of all my belt designs. So have, like, all of these splitter designs, have that in a blueprint book, and all the factory designs in a blueprint book. And that way you can actually carry them around and they can actually be useful. From place to place. So anyway, I think that's everything. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. If you have hung around with me for this long, pat yourself on the back. I appreciate it quite a great deal, because I know that I haven't been posting Factorio content regularly, and yeah, I'm sorry for that. No, I'm not sorry for it. Well, I am, but I'm not. I have no regrets, because the break was required. But this is your reward. Hello? Oh yeah, launching a rocket. And I'll come back to this series anytime the game gets updated. I'll do one for 0.15 when it comes out. And yeah, thank you for joining me, ladies and gentlemen. I look forward to seeing you in the next game.